Receive the opening kickoff. Now the games are followed NFL news at the 45-yard line to cover Thayer Thomas and running back round pick in 2018 by the Vikings. And the ball sails into the end zone. Opening kick, 40-yard line, led by Sam Darnold. York Jets, he's on a one-year deal for now, is in action. Darisaw, Brady Ingram, and Brian O'Neill by Ty Chandler. Aaron Jones won't.
You know, I'll be watching today. Listen, guys, this guy is a physical, can rush off the edge, can drop into flexibility. Guys, I think we're going to Jalen Naylor, but also in Dallas
Turner when the defense gets on the field. And Sam Darnold starts his, and the handoff goes to Ty Gaines, 2nd and 10. And the starters they're going to use against their quarterbacks, Aiden O'Connell and Gardner.
The twos that get in there early, starters.
Darnold goes under center, right up in the pocket, whips one out to the right, outside the numbers at about the 20, who by all accounts is having a wonder.
One of the things that limited us, and he's a better scrambler, I think, that people give.
3rd and 10 from the Raiders. And caught by speed at the 22.
Clearing route up the middle, you can see and Speedy's, and he's going to challenge for that number
2 of 3 to start. Handoff goes to near the sideline. He'll get to the Nuller. He, as of now, is 3 rushing touchdowns last year. He doesn't have it in December at Cincinnati. And this drive has gone 6 plays. Addison in motion to the right. Darnold to the right. He'll dump. Incomplete. To turn up the field and run before he.
These days. Ball them down with that. Move the chains. It's part about being. You mentioned all the great
on 3rd down, 3rd and 7 from the Reynolds, throwing right, and it's caught first. Poke that thing off. Beautiful
play. It's just simply a speed out that trying to get that corner. It didn't work out that way, but Darnold to get that ball on the outside.
Brian O'Neill on 1st down, play goes caught. Josh Oliver at the side. Quick hitting gain of the first possession of the first. So I wonder if there's a communication issue.
Working, but Josh Oliver plus
59 yards. He'll hand it to Tyven. He stopped at the 4. 5, 6, 7 minutes of an entire first half.
No, you're right. But because you can open up the play action pass.
The 4. Darnold, shotgun, pedals, throws, bob in front of Trayvon Moehrig. 4 on the field on 4th down. Bill Reichert, the rookie from Alabama, wants to try to score.
It's the Vikings out quite a bit when you make that decision.
On 4th down, out of the ship drop, fires for the end zone. Receiver covered views. Raiders get the ball. Game. This is Minnesota Vikings. Scoreless. Welcoming of Kyrie Jackson is a common.
Not only was his mom, dad, and brother with KJ, they also painted KJ on the is going to be honored all season long. Of his signing bonus to his, a lot to pay tribute to honor.
Your brother, nice touch. But running back for the Raiders just ran for 4. CC co-defensive player of the year. Connell passes over the middle. It's her 2nd-year tight end from Notre Dame. Thread with the 2 first-rounders. J.J. McCarthy, Alabama. Dallas Turner at the end to Michael Mayer. The Raiders are very a little bit. Throws, and it's caught for your Las Vegas Raiders. That's NC State. And once again, their left tackle, who's not bragging, 4th-round pick in 2023 to the left side, and he shits on. Going to be a gain of 6 yards. 2nd back
with the Minnesota Vikings. You're going to be put on need to improve upon. So it's great for Vikings blitzing underneath.
Left to right. With a quick hit to the left side, and it's cased by a Cat Griffin. A free
point. So no young, not
enough steps up. Patrick Jones near first down for the Los, who by the way had a career high 8-toe career. O'Connell goes under center onto the right, throws to the right, went for 171 yards when the Vikings beat the Raiders.
And for Ivan Pace, you don't have a ton of rookies going engines, but if there's a place.
O'Connell goes back to pass, fires over at the 35. That's the rookie Brock Bowers, 13th overall.
We're going to have to work on Byron Murphy Jr. getting with the tight end rubbing underneath, and Byron Murphy fight through those interference.
Quarter were scoreless. He's 6 for a run of 4, and got down inside the 5 with a Darnold to Jalen Naylor. So the Vikings. And motions to the backfield, offset eye step. Turns it up on the number, just shy of a 1st down. He made 4 starts in the Stames. White averaged 20.
And they should. He's low. What you want out of a back who's going to touch the ball 30.
On a play action. Dallas Turner hitting pass right. Caught Bowers 15. 8 or 7 yard line.
Beautiful. That's the first pressure that we've had. Who's not he's a Viking defense.
No Harrison Smith today, and Joshua Metellus, who had the professional career deep in the first quarter. Two each has gotten their offense in the three. Were scoreless. Gun. O'Connell looks like Tucker, second year from Cincinnati,
getting caught up in the man. Knew what was coming. The veteran right there. That's what being difference being though, Paul. One thing I'm wondering about all deep in the red zone.
O'Connell pass. He's hit in this season, but it's the first of many.
Outside, it's a second speed move, and so that's twice that he beat. Showing us why he was.
Spots put down by punter and hangs it through. Raiders. Hey, it's Minnesota. And when the Vikings go back as a free agent from Nick with the Texans, and Blake also. How would you explain Green Dot Guy? Off set up. He's going to kick this one in. Fielded by Gaskin. Heads to the right. Flag comes in. Grinds his edge. Was able. Pending infraction. Players cannot move from their touches a player.
Looks like we're all getting used.
Number 45 with the return of 1st and 10.
All right, we have a new quarterback. On pick, 10th overall, the Vice McCarthy. He turns 20 and goes under center with an I formation. And off to Ty Chandler, who has some. It'll be a run of 7 yards. 0.3 last year at Michigan, including 2 last year. McCarthy takes this.
Bum Phillips, I mean, he has just with the build out.
Ty Chandler, right one, 16-yard. It's Minnesota Vikings. Here's the Minnesota Vikings in there against the New York Jets. Raiders lead 3-0. Left to right is in. It's Walter Rouse, rookie from Oklahoma, executed a false start.
5-yard penalty, first down.
He has, and let me say the mechanical engineering. I don't even know what that, with his foot talent, right? Stronger. I think Rouse might be a starter. In
McCarthy, here's his first pass. Fastballer at the 50. Jalen nailed connections. McCarthy to nail
out. To where? To his right.
Michael Juergens, rookie from Woodrow, pass to the right. To the 2nd and 10 from the Raiders, 46. Elongated series. Finished 4 of 8. McCarthy's 1 of 2 for 18 yards. Game. Dalton Reisner will not play to the first group. But this out of the shotgun hands it to Iowa State. Bus up the middle.
You know, you look at Kene Wanwu. You know, we're all very opportunity for him with Aaron Jones coming.
Third down. McCarthy out of the shot blitz. McCarthy. Picked off by Jack Jones for the 2024 season.
He had him towards the sideline. All he has to do
for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now Shoe, and there's the first carry. Madison 8 yards. There's old Alley's career here. 17 touch year, despite a career high.
New set of clothes, new unit.
Shoe on a deep drop, throws it right at the 38-yard line. 35 is Trey Tucker, the Vikings safety crew. Offside. They've had some problems. Now Minshew, markedly more instead, and he threw 15 touchdowns, not back to pass again. And that for the Las Vegas Raiders. Fox 9, NFL Network, and the quarter with Ben Lieber, Pete Bursich. Sideline during plays for the.
You know, in a game like this.
Madison following the blocking. Sander Madison.
Take one of the key cornerstones.
Trouble. Runs to the right. And for Minshew, that'll be reversed. And they march 66 yards. Back center of the end zone. They couldn't close on. But then Daniel Carlson, our old friend. Madison the tail. Minshew throws right. Guy there. Caught a touchdown of 20 yards.
A little bit late. Dale Jackson. Very complex route, but the quarterback rolling that way. Disappointing with the safeties and how they're passing.
Kicking to the west side snap spot. And it is in game. And on the Vikings Entertainment. Welcome back, Vikings football on the Vikings here Auburn. 5th round pick and 1 of 4 on field goals. Green Bay week 2, and the game ends a month and a half later. He
that thing around and becoming one of the better.
Spin 22, 5 yards apart. Wanwu gets the sideline. The rest of the M23. Justin Jefferson recorded his. Where does he now rank in?
Probably somewhere around 4th or 5th.
Raiders first down. Hands it off to Wanwu. Maybe 4 yards. It's on his resume. 0 of Dalvin. We're now backing up. Just really hasn't had that much opportunity
to start running the football.
McCarthy caught Tristan Jackson, and Jackson with the Vikings first.
Out of the play, there's going to be some voids down the
right guard. So the entire Minnesota. Kene Wanwu handoff right 30, 10. again. Today, 48-yard dash. Vikings have scored.
Now that's Dalvin Cook. We know Canadian, so this is not a crazy type. Because if one guy is in the wrong spot, and we'll see out of Wanmu, not just in the
rookie kicker, Will Reichard from Alabama. And he hits.
Vikings that season as they finish.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Vikings long rushing touch.
Getting downhill and then inside run bouncing. Special shout out to this second team offense. Great job at opening up seams and holes. And
Zamir Abdullah, the former Viking, 5-yard line after a return of a veteran from LSU. They're rotating quarterbacks. The Gardner Minshew got the second rep in quarter US Bank Stadium. Minsh tossed to Alexander Madison and stopped after a gain of 4. It is from QuickTrip.com. At least 1,000 receiving yards. So where does he playing some corner in training camps? And he will throw James Lynch. He's going to join the broadcast network for the entire third. About a million different things, and we're really
talking about with this Vikings running game.
Bryant, tight end, former Cleveland Brown.
By the offense.
No, having not been to coast of dichotomy of everything I've read. Back up, you're short hopping guys.
Under Minshew, so he has an opportunity here to get.
Minshew throws left, caught. Tucker with a 40-40 into Sham.
Now that was that to get back in the hip pocket of the receiver, but that
Tucker 2 catches, 73 yards, 7-yard line, and that is 2.5 years with the Vikings. And led the Raiders. And for the Raiders now is there midway through the second quarter. Raiders nothing. Runs out to the right. He was absolutely McCain. 10th year from Memphis.
He's had 6 years in Miami, a couple years career, so he's played. And you can see with Flores getting a little. And McCain does a great job of just letting. He doesn't expect him, Bobby McCain. That's a physical type nature.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Shoe dumps it over the middle. Fotheringham, a first rounder in Bowers. Fotheringham, he's the block shotgun. Swings it to the 15. He's able to. Abdullah will scamper Rouge Hill. First and goal for the Raiders.
Yeah, I think the Raiders. Okie doke, I'm going to. Defense.
Zamir White, the tail ball, heads up the middle across the 5 and at the 2-yard line. Looking to get busy. And speaking of Drake, second and goal from the 4. Pierce took over last year. And he goes back to White. White goes up the middle. And the Raiders lead 6.
But you got to get more than just an arm, especially they've done in the past going. And that's where I hope Aaron
hash marks, high snap, Cole kicks it through. So with fun from Minneapolis, it's Vikings Football Network, 17-7 Raiders. He celebrated the 5-year end, but Aiden O'Connell, he got Minshew has led the, and it bounced before the landing zone.
Landing zone violation by the kicking team. 40-yard line.
There we go.
There we go. Where the offense has started. When you started up. So I want.
Trent Sherfield goes in motion. McCarthy with a sock for the aforementioned
McCarthy. He's going to have to get used to the speed and speed those actions up. Speed that play.
Right screen, 44-yard line by Trey Tain of 5 yards. Now, and Stevenson at left guard is the right tackle
at Wake Forest, and then switch the guard. Great job.
They blitz McCarthy, and now he gets loose. That's a run of 8 yards. Good for one. Did not deter number 9. Goes back to pass, throws to the right. It'll be a hit.
Cornerback who's sitting in the flat. He's where the corner can't get to it. So, drop back in the back. A changeup every once in a while.
JJ 58 yards and a pick. Onwu with a gain of 0, so it's 7. That's the Vikings' only score. Daniel Carlson hit a third. Jack Jones, it was intended for Dadian McCarthy shotgun. He's going to. They try to get him outside, and they turn line. That'll be Amari Burney, second-year warning.
Yeah, Burney shows a lot of call again. This is where the run be able to move the chains in situations like that.
Back to pass, steps away from the pressure. Field runs. He's going to take on a Ray Don Grant. First full year back at US Bank Stadium. It's earlier, but clearly his hoping Will Reichard, the rookie from Alabama, Andrew DePaula, sends it back, and tearing down the field is
so it seemed to have come off his foot.
He wanted to go in the first half. Abdullah between the hash marks. Antonio Pierce, coach of the Raiders, the little Minshew. Minshew, first half, despite O'Connell, arm up on O'Connell. Under duress, throws right, 14 to go in the.
Now, mentioned Dallas Turner. Now he got
lead. Going to try a screen left, incomplete. Levi.
Great job identifying that, and then great opportunity coming out of to make
first charge timeout.
3-man roster. So he's made a mark so far. But quite the
Get Justin Jefferson joins the brawl. Ben Lieber, Pete Bursitt, George Turley, the television booth. A myriad things about which we will chat. Snap spot. Ava and best kickers in the NFL kicks the Entertainment Network. D-7 in the shadow of TV monitors. Happy
ball court. So he's seen the growth content changes and done wonderful
in the landing zone. Last kickoff hit at about the two. The Vikings began at their 40-yard
field position like that. You want to be able to, which was ultimately blocked, and
8 yards and a pick. Throws lower veteran N'Keal Harry.
The field and his abilities, but he should, as far as running on its way, immediately.
Deep drop by the screen to Wanwu, turns the time. It's a screen game.
Second charge timeout.
A kind of an interesting choice here. You only get so many opportunities, and that's something that you practice all the time. AJ, that opportunity here is
to the right. 3 receiving options. Right out to the right. Dumps to one down after a catch of 5. 20-7.
Third and final charge timeout.
One thing that's interesting to note: spent their training camp in Costa Mesa. Joint practices. They started very physical. Raiders have 2 joint practices. Ryan Wright roster. The other is Seth Vernon. Spins around to the right side at the 20. Lewis Seen tries to by Ryan Wright. Hey, the new Vikings. Daniel Carlson hit from 56. 20-7 as Minshew, O'Connell and Minshew were going to split it. 19 seconds to go.
And I don't think for JJ much for the regular season.
Minshew, Luber, Christian Wilkers with Jacksonville. Out of the gun. It's a gun run to the left side. And the 10.